Hello everyone, this is James Prod for SOULCare, and it's Tuesday, and I think it's around the 27th, 20th of May. Not sure these days, as you know, each day blends into another day. It's Groundhog Day. Hi. I want people to come in to the page and chat. Hope you had a nice day off yesterday. I certainly did. I went swimming and I cooked what did I cook? I cooked stew. First time. Came out really good. Oh, I cooked the salmon, which came out really great. I think I'm channeling a Galloping Gourmet. Do you remember the Galloping Gourmet? Graham Kerr. When I was a little kid, I used to watch that every afternoon at 1 o'clock. And like, how could someone cook and drink wine at the same time? And now I'm just channeling them. Great. It was really, really good. So I'm really enjoying cooking. At May 26th. Hi, Tracy. Get closer so I can read everybody. Since we didn't have any questions yesterday, because we had a day off there, we did some questions today, and then this week I'm going to do like tomorrow, I want to do the meditation to bring it to the spirit world, which is a great one. Hi, Judy. Hope you had a nice day off, everybody. Hope you stayed safe. We saw those beaches were packed with people, and I'm like, I didn't like that. Hello from Chicagoland. My holiday weekend was great. Nice. I went swimming, went dancing. I want to say dance from the kitchen, to some old Pink Floyd and Meatloaf, Dashboard Light, and Fleetwood Mac, Sting. Yeah, cool. Hi, Stacey Ross. I messed up on my email on Friday Zoom and couldn't get in. Sorry, Stacey Ross, but you'll be able to get in next time for sure. I'm very relaxed. So today is Tuesday, and it's funny. Yesterday I went to get my car washed because I really needed a wash. And I went to the car wash, and it was when we stay in the car because I wouldn't let anyone in my car. And I got there, and I got my gas full and set in the line for the car wash. I think everybody else had the same idea, so an hour and a half later, got to the car wash. Interesting, right? Interesting. So, and then today, we have 4 or 5 planets in retrograde right now. I think Mercury went into retrograde. A couple still September because Jupiter, Saturn, big planets. So there's a lot of craziness energy. Besides craziness, there's like upheaval, and when you try to do something online, it's impossible, or try to get a password or email, it doesn't work. All that technical stuff is all this retrograde. So it's affected me a little bit with the email password thing, but today was an interesting one. I did a Pilates class. I do it twice a week. Today was, Zoom. And 45 minutes into it, I had a great time, a lot of great stretching, great stuff. And all of a sudden I froze. And I hear Christina saying, "You froze." So I called it back up because you're still frozen. Then it went back on, and then it went back off. So it's all technical glitches, which is all this retrograde. And I just said to her on the phone, called the phone, and the phone stopped. And I said, "Listen, Christina, obviously the universe is saying stop right now, so we're going to honor that." So, isn't that funny? Hi, John Williams. Yes, Evening of Spirit. That's right. That's coming up. Thanks, John Williams. John Williams is the producer of that. John, make sure you put your invoice in too, by the way. I don't know, you have to be good at that. Make sure we pay you for everything you do. It's interesting each day how it changes, and you can't get frustrated because stuff's going to happen. It's the way it is. So it's going to happen. So that was in the Pilates class. So I took Maisie out, and we took a walk around the property here, and I built a park here. I turned all the stone, rocks, and horribleness into some kind of a park. So I got a swing set in it. I went up there, and I have a little hammock there, and I sat in the hammock and just relaxed. And then we started walking back, and I thought, I have something I got to do. SOULCare. I'm like, oh my God, SOULCare. So when you are totally relaxed and you're in that state of just relaxation, you kind of forget time and space, and it's just fine. So I just got on here. But I'm really getting into mediumship too. We have a lot of applicants, mediumship too, and it's doing very well. And I think if you have that ability, definitely try, because it's really a worthwhile investment of your life. It'll change your life. And it's really worth something. If you haven't thought about taking it, if you're a medium, you want to advance and develop, definitely you should take that course, because it's one of the best in the world, I say. Yeah, I really do. Really get into it. Okay. John is great, yes. And as I was coming on to this, also, and John, you're listening here too, I was washing my hands before I got on this, And I thought, the Zoom call event, the psychic calls, and the evening of spirit the night before, those were two examples of something. Well, now we have three examples, but they were both examples of something I didn't expect, and just like the school. And John, you'll probably say the same thing. Right away, when we got on, saying hello to everybody, there was immediately a sense of community. Immediately a sense of community. And when I was working, there was no sense of people pulling the energy. Of course, I give directions for everybody, and we become one, and I do a meditation to help that. But everybody felt as though they're open for the experience, which is the best way for a medium to work, because then you're not being pulled, and it's there for the group dynamic. It's not just, this particular person. Maybe it's because you people are more aware of this, and how energy works, but it was an honor. It was great, and we did a lot of great readings, and I noticed that there was a lot of teaching came through too in all the readings, the psychic readings, and also the spirit evening messages. I'd say more of the psychic night was more teaching as well as the predictions there. So that was cool. So please try to get to the next ones. It fills up. I think we have 500. Do we have seats, John, for 500? I think, right? Next, or did we up that? I'm not sure. And it doesn't really matter because it's all energy. Every single person in that room receives it. Right? No doubt about it. We all get it, including me. I love it. And I love the community. So I thought, doing that, and my school too, I never thought that would be this great community that it is, of it's all like-minded people. So I was thinking as I was washing my hands, next thing with you people, you guys, my friends, I want to create a community, another community, and it's a community where we support each other in what we do. So, but I don't want it just to fall into, I'm a psychic, I'm going to give you a reading. Something more than that, something more than that. I just thought it'd be a great place for the community to come together, who know each other, who have this mindset, who commit themselves to something like this. And let's take it to the next step, which is like a community where, I don't know, I have a page or a Facebook page where you put on your specialty, and the people need that, or need something, or, you heard about neighbor next door, that app where I don't go on it because it's all, to me, it's some of this little, we have a extra end table in the curb, somewhere. I want to do something a little more than that, but I like the aspect of the community thing. So I'm going to talk to my website developer about that, because there's something there, and I think it'd be great to use this for the people like-minded people. Yeah? Okay. It's like, what's it called? Angie's List. Like Angie's List, but do as a spiritual list, a spirit type thing. Isn't that cool? I love the idea. What do you think? Hello from Jersey. Did you go to the shore? It was open. Oh, thank you. I look forward to it as well. You got your ticket, Kim, for June 5th. Very good. What's today? 26th, 28th. So it's going fast. I don't know where May went. I have no idea. Hi, James. Love from Düsseldorf, Germany. I want to go to Düsseldorf, one place I've not been. Hello from London, Amanda. I love London. Swansea, Wales. My cousins live there. Nova Scotia. I've been to all these places too, except for Düsseldorf. I like it in England. Yes, I love England. I've been all over England. Wow, congratulations, Morgan. Living in England. Fairbanks, Alaska, been there. I'm good, Joni. How are you, sweetheart? Good. Lynn Hopkins is watching. Hi, Lynn. Lynn is a great medium in South Wales. Lynn Hopkins. Look her up. It's like a reading. She first does Zoom readings and phone readings. And Lynn brings a lot of light to her readings as well. Well, a lot of South Wales. Hello, Nika. There's John P on the school. There you go. Thanks, John. Thanks, Christina Jones. I think it's a great idea of the community. I think it is. So let me talk to my web people about that. It might be coming to Facebook. It might be just a website. I don't know yet, but we'll figure it out. I think we need to do that. I don't know if there's anything like that out there, but it's so nice to have like-minded people. Oh my God. For me going on stage, I'm flying on a plane, a hotel, and doing a demonstration, it's exhausting. But going here and then to be with people who are like-minded and not have people screaming at you, it was such a great experience, I gotta tell you. Really great. Maybe because John has a mute button, I don't know, but it was great. Oh yes, we have, that's right, we have a Memorial Day sale going on, 28% off everything, I think it is, yes. My website person did that. For Memorial Day, there's this discount. Correct. Thank you. 20 days, one of the best courses. My favorite courses. Is Changing Hands still around, Jennifer? I didn't know it's still going on. Oh, that's in Tempe you're talking about. Tempe. There were 2 locations. That's when I called Jennifer Love Hewitt. I don't know if you were there for that one. Ghost Whisperer. We called her on the phone. That's when Ghost Whisperer was going strong. And I said, you want to hear from Jennifer Love Hewitt? So we called her on the phone. She wasn't home, but we did try her. I think that's fun. Thank you, Francis. Love you too. Thank you. So again, if you want to apply for mediumship too, please just go for it. We have payment plans and all types of things, and it's a great community. I'm sorry, Sherry, I'm sorry to hear about that. It's horrible. It's horrible. Come to the night of readings. Best thing. There's definitely a delay here, so I'm waiting for the delay as well. Eagle Mountain, Utah. Great. Hi, Stephanie. June 5th. Going to be here June 5th? Good, Stephanie. Great. And if you know, June 5th, to come to the demonstration, mediumship demonstration, during the day, maybe you can write a letter to your loved one and just put it out there, but don't demand. Just write a letter and just say, I'm going to demonstration, which they probably know already, of course. But just put it out there. And don't say what word you want, or just put it out, the energy intention. That's all you need to do the day of the event, the intention. And then like an hour before the event, just meditate, open your mind, and just let happen what will happen, meant to happen. This is Stacy Ross. With other than humans coming here to Earth, should we caution with them? Stacy, what does that mean? With other humans coming here to Earth, should we caution with them? I don't know what that means. You have to be more specific, darling. Sorry. Although I did have a thought the other day when I was walking down my hallway, and it just came in that the generations now, people are coming in, or millennium generation, they're wired differently than generations before. So they knew this was going to happen, obviously. So they're wired a little differently. Thank you, Marley. Signed up for the 28th day. Remember, 28th day, you got to take it's a progressive course. So you got to do it every day. You cannot skip a day, because you build up that energy each day for transformation energy, and you can't skip a day because you'll lose what you did the day before. You will, energetically. So you want to make sure that you're consistent every single day, 20 days. That is something you have to commit to for yourself, and we can do it for ourselves. Hello from Luxembourg, Europe. I've never been to Luxembourg, but it was my favorite flag when I was growing up and putting flags together for the universe. Will Ghost be reinvented for TV again? It's still on cable. It's still on different stations or networks. There's been no talk about renewing it. I know Jennifer Love Hewitt would probably do it in a second. I'd do it. The other producers, one died. I knew he was going to die. I didn't say anything to him. And yeah, we'll see. Never heard a thing. I don't know if they have me back or not, actually, because I went after my royalties and I won. So they might not want us back. They might not want us back. Great, Melanie, you're 109%. Very good. Vorges, New Jersey. Where is that, Linda? I don't know. I've never heard of that. Queens, Maria. Queens. Thank you, Maria. Good to see you from Bayside originally. Jennifer, when is the country going to be like it used to be? I don't think it's ever going to be like it used to be. Definitely will not be like it used to be. I think we took our freedoms for granted. I think we took a lot for granted. And it's changed. It will never be the same in all different facets. Politically, geographically, I don't know. It's just, it's going to be different. We've got to embrace each other. We have to. We'll see how it evolves, but we can help them, sending positive energy, doing loving things to people, compassionate, bringing peace to wherever you find yourself, understanding to people, not being aggressive. It's just setting boundaries. That's what we can do. No judging. Don't judge. Just, they're at the level that they're at. You make sure when you meet somebody, you meet them at the level that they're at. Don't try to judge them or expect them to do something they can't do because they're unaware. Just it is who they are, and that's it. But make sure no one hurts you. You don't want anyone to hurt you. They're not allowed to hurt you. And proper boundaries. I'm finding a lot of people take people for granted, but and down where I live in San Diego, I don't know where I am. It's just very strange here because people tend to be a little arrogant here. They think, I don't know, it's just a very strange vibe. I had to bring light to this weird place, San Diego. It's pockets of incident, but other pockets are very strange. Debbie, come for the evening of spirit. They're watching. Of course he's with you. Of course. Where would he be, honey? He's with you. They don't just disappear. They don't just disappear. They're more alive than we are. And they've often told me, humans look in front of them and behind them, not all around them. Close off from that perspective. So we have to open ourselves up to the perspective of the possibilities, expanding the mind. I've said before that your soul is 80% out of the body, only 20% is in this body, but yet we give this so much importance instead of out here. That's really we should pay more attention, place our minds in the spaces above us and around us. Really, that's what you want to do. You want to open up your mind, and that way you'll expand in all different ways in your life. And then at one point, something will happen, and you I don't know, but that doesn't feel right to me. Because you're away from that human judgment or criticism, you're in this higher aspects. It doesn't take much, just a thought. Hello from Debbie from Laguna Beach. I miss Laguna Beach. I was just talking about it. I'm planning to take your mediumship course as soon as I can. Good, Deb. Good. I miss Laguna. I was just talking to my friend who was cleaning my windows. He used to clean my windows in Laguna Beach for 20 years. I said, well, different house in Laguna. He goes, yeah, very different. Ringgold, Georgia. Hi. Yes, I'm growing my, notice I'm growing the beard out. So you're going to see Santa Claus in about 5 days. It's pepper, salt and pepper. And my mustache is, it's going to be crazy. It's fun. The Friday night was great. You're welcome, Christine. That was a great night, the psychic readings. Thank you guys for suggesting that. That was a great night. How much you learned and received. Yeah, it's so interesting because people have certain questions. Yet those questions, ones that everybody else in that group wanted to ask. It's so common that we all want the same thing. So that's what I said when I meant community, like-minded people. Of course, like-minded people would ask similar questions. So it was great. It was great teaching. I didn't expect to be teaching like that, but it was teaching. Great space. Jennifer wants to know, what does it mean the cardinal keeps hanging around my car, keeps crapping on it? Well, is that bad? Maybe it's good. I think that's a good sign. It's a good sign when they crap. And a cardinal is pretty decent. When you ever have that and you see it over and over again, certain signs, pay attention to them. When you see it like a second or third time, ask what it is and make sure you write it down. Because you can start communication that way. And I'm going to thank whoever suggested the song by Olivia Newton-John that when I talked about surrender last week. Let Go and Let God is the name of the song, and I played it. Yeah, that's so beautiful. So let go and let God. It's just surrendering. I met her years ago when she did Grease, the movie Grease. I was working on Broadway in the show Grease as a stagehand, and for many years. And she came in with John Travolta, and we had a big party we had at some place in Times Square with the movie people and the play people. So I got to meet her, and it was very interesting. I was 18. Severa, just lost your son in a car accident 27 years ago. 27 years ago, and I know that he's always with me. Death is just the death of the body. That's right. Let me just continue with this. I didn't finish it. Not the spirit. That's right, Savina. And I was just saying this. Do you have to read my my blog this week? Go read my blog this week because I talk about the communication with a boy who died in a car accident and died of a drunk driver. And the driver lived, but he died. The man that hit him, the drunk driver lived. And the boy came through at a demonstration, and he said, Mom and Dad, you got to forgive him. I've forgiven him. Very hard lesson, hard lesson. And then the boy said to his mother and father, listen, thoughts are things. I was talking all night about thoughts being real. And he said, what James said, it's true. The thoughts are real. You see thoughts, you experience thoughts here in this level, wherever I am. And he said, Mom, I died I lived 23 years. Yet all you think about is the last day of my life. What happened all those years before? And he said, I died once, don't make me die every day with your thoughts. Which is a heavy one to say, but I had to respect him. And that taught not only Mom and Dad, but it also taught the whole audience. It's very, very true that sometimes we hold them that the last time we see them, or they're dead, and they're not. They're very alive. And that's so disrespectful to do. When you pass over, it's like something that you're dead, you don't exist. They get that all the time. And that's sad that we don't have that awareness. Most people don't have that awareness. I mean, think of the world. And most of the world don't believe in this, or believe in life after death, or have some kind of ritual that they're involved with. It's just strange to me. It is what it is. I know I've worked really hard in lifetimes to get to this point. I know there's some horrendous things and some good things, as we all have. But I feel when I do this work, it's my soul's work that I've come to, for sure. When you sit in silence for how long? Oh, the silence sitting in the closet. 15 to 20 minutes a day. No interruptions. And just your breath. It's a passive meditation. You're breathing in, holding it, and breathing out. Breathe in through the nose, out to the mouth. And that's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Once you get to that space of getting, not being uncomfortable, and you'll have thoughts wandering in your head, just honor them. It's okay, goodbye, whatever, and just go back to the breath. And after a while, you'll be just amazed of what happens, that the soul really starts to come out, if you will, and the expansion begins, and you start to have insights about yourself that you never had before. It's about you. It's not about anyone else. It's about you. It's pretty cool. My little girl is sitting right here. Can you see her? That's my little girl. She doesn't leave her dada. Whoops. She doesn't leave her dada at all. She's by my side. And yesterday was her anniversary. And it was 10 years yesterday that I got her. 10 years, she's 10 years old with me. Yay, time went so fast. So I think she's 13 years old. I got her when she was 3. And she's starting to get older and like, oof. So I said to my housemate, so when we put her down, put me down at the same time, I want to go with her over the Rainbow Bridge. Are guardian angels real? Yes, of course they are. You maybe that as humans portrayed them, or angels, maybe that as humans portrayed them, but they're real. You don't know until you go over. But angels in general with the wings, I think in medieval days or days past, when they started painting religious paintings of angels, they would draw the wings. I'm just going to want you to consider this. That maybe, I'm just saying consider it, maybe what they were really seeing was the aura, the auric field around them, the light around them. And what they saw in the auric field was this light. They thought it was, in their vision, maybe it was wings. That's possible. I've heard that many times before. Guardian angels, yeah, guides, guardian angels. Human beings tend to put them in boxes or label things, and I don't like to label, because I know that my relative, your relatives probably pass over are a guide of yours and a guardian angel. Guardian angel comes from a childhood, I think, of religious stories. But, there are guides, teachers, help us. Then there are those that are above them, then above them, then above them. So there's a stepping all the way up. I'm very aware of what's going on because, of course, there's a growth period right now on the Earth School. Big growth period, obviously. And they're very aware of it. So people, do they know? Of course they know. Okay. Hello from Clement, Florida. Hello. Hi, Jenna. So we're doing the mediumship readings next week, June. The tickets are, there we go. Right down there, John. Put it on for you. We try to read minds here. I mean, that's what we try doing. John is very good at doing that. John is a little bit odd. He's a bit crazy and weird, like me. So otherwise we wouldn't be working together. John, last week we got calls, and that call was like Libra, and then Libra, a Gemini, and then another Gemini, and a Sagittarius. He got concurrently the different sun signs. He didn't know anything about it. He just pulled it up. It was really cool. You make my soul smile. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. I know. You ready, Lori, for that? Ready for JP's room where energy is kindness, not one guest dominating the room. Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that medium should be there. I mean, I can't. I mean, when the egos get involved and all that crap, I'm like, this is not the work of the spirit. It's not, you gotta ascend. You gotta ascend. We're here to grow and learn on this earth and this earth and school and earth. And we got to do that. We got to commit ourselves to doing that. We want a life well lived, right? We want a life well lived. Whether the moments are positive, negative, whatever judgment we want, it's just learning. And right now in these retrogrades, listen, we're all learning, but things happen. It's like, what? My garage door would not work. I'm pressing the button, doesn't work. And then my roommate tried it and it worked. I'm like, okay. Same with phones, all that weird stuff. Like, oh, okay, crazy. I'm going to put I told you guys about a healing I had with Prajna in India. I'm going to put her on my website. She's a very talented, really amazing lady. And she lives in an ashram in India right now. I told her she's going to be getting out of that soon. I think she'll come to California. She's never been to California. Lovely, lovely lady. She did an amazing healing on me, which was quite incredible. Stuff coming out of my body and lights going into it, and it was amazing. Some beings came from, they call themselves the Legion. It's so beyond the human, but you know, we as human beings have to kind of look at things through the lens of the human, so it's hard to see things transcend that, but it was pretty cool, I must say. So I'm going to put her on my website under Healers, Prajna. She's in India. I think her rates are very reasonable. It's $150 for an hour. She's very reasonable. She goes out, and they come in, her guides, people come in, and your people come in, your guides. Pretty amazing. And she comes from such a great space. Oh, humble, humble, humble. Do I believe in curses, Lisa? I believe in negative energy. I believe in intention, and I believe the thought, you know, the motivation behind a thought. And if it's a negative thought to hurt somebody, and they put all that energy on negatively, that I do believe in. I do believe that. Definitely I believe that. And when I worked on Ghost Whisperer, I worked with a lady by the name of Marianne Minkowski, and she was pretty remarkable in that she was able to see. We went someplace in the Midwest, and we went to this house, and she said, oh, there's a curse on this house. And we found out that indeed that family, generations, couldn't sell their house. It was unhealthy for a while for some generations, and she was able to get rid of that curse. And it was, wow. So yeah, I do believe that. I don't like to put my mind to that space, that lower 88.6. I go to 107.3 because there's so much negativity in the world that it's just, then to put my mind to that, even the news, I don't watch the news because it's all negative. It's all, you know, it's just really negative. And that's why I created the SOULCare, because I want a place for us to go and relax and open our minds and hearts and share with each other. Krista, my dad passed 6 months ago today, and I haven't felt him. Why? Krista, probably you're trying too hard. When we try that, you put a wall up. So he knows you want to contact him. Now you got to let it go. You got to let it go. Just breathe through it, and then you at least suspect it. He'll come to you in a dream, or in the shower, or in the car. When your mind is open, he'll be able to come in. But don't demand, and don't, you know, the more you can open up, and it's hard. It's about a year ago, so he's still in that grieving process. So it'll take a little time, but it's because you're trying too hard. Okay, I'm skipping through a lot, sorry. I've been the last person to talk to many people that died, yes. First a child. Do you think that's why I'm psychic medium, intuitive healer? Yes, Alex, that's probably why you are. Shell, how do I find my guardian angel's name? Why is the name so important? So I have as JVP School of Mystical Arts, I have a guides course. So you should take that, and that you'll learn that you don't have to have a specific name because that limits them. Humans are so limiting. It would be more about energy do they have. And when do they come into my space? How do I feel their energy in the space? That's what you want to look at, okay? Thank you. I am blessed to have my baby girl. Are fairies real? Yes, this last week. Yes, Joy. Fairies are real. Gnomes. I think there are many, many kingdoms. Worlds within worlds within worlds. They're all the same as far as connected with life force. Again, different vibration, but yeah. I've seen gnomes. I've seen leprechauns. I've had leprechauns goof around with me in Ireland. It was just bizarre. I put my money, currency, the Irish currency there in my wallet. The next thing I knew, I put it in a drawer, covered it with clothes. And I walked to my room later that night after dinner, and the currency was out on top of the dresser, and it was all lined up. And I'm like, really? Really? And the leprechaun energy, which I'm similar, I have that leprechaun energy. I started laughing because like, oh, okay, prankster, there we go, got it. And it was kind of weird, and it was just kind of creepy, but I understood it was the leprechaun energy, no doubt. Never felt that before until I went to Ireland. We people, the little people. Being called weird is a great thing. I agree. We're all weird. Love it. I mean, if we're normal, it's like everybody else. Don't fit in. Be different. You're a Leo with Aquarius moon. That's a nice combination, darling. That's a very nice combination. Strong, but very mental too, and could be a very friendly person. Yeah, it's great. I have an astrology course also in school. Good astrology course. I was going to make four lessons. I think it's like 20 now or something. So it's pretty thorough. That's great, Elizabeth. Good for you. This is from Joanne Resto. When I dream of my mom, we are always arguing. We loved each other so much. She passed many years ago. So Joanne, what you can do also is come to the night of spirit messages. But in the meantime, write a letter to your mom. Write a letter to your mom, 1 page, maybe 2, and then fold it and put it in an envelope and put it away. And write on your calendar in a week's time your mom's name and time. And when that time comes, you're going to get out a blank piece of paper, and you're just going to do a deep breathing 3 times, and you're going to become her, and don't even think about it. Put the pen to paper, and you become her. Just start writing. Stream of consciousness. And she'll write something to you, and at the end of 2 pages, you can, that in your head, I'll stop at 2 pages, stop, and you look down, and you'll read it. Many times it's the handwriting of the spirit, and it definitely is the essence of them. Try that out. Oh, thanks, John Williams. John, you're the best. So John put Praja the healer, her link up here. The energy healing. Best. I've been healed by many people, got healers, in the Philippines and Brazil. And she's the best. Well, different than anyone, but it works on a different level. I've had physical healings, but used to bring people down to Brazil to do special healings. And Frey Louise, and also John O'Godden, who was just a farmer then. And this is a very different healing. She's also Brazilian, by the way, which is interesting. And she's living in India at an ashram, but she's Brazilian. And she's lovely, just lovely. You don't tell her anything. She'll just tell you. Hi, Eileen. Summer, welcome to the community. Thanks, Eileen. Join my the email list on my website, vanprod.com. And Eileen, check out the school, the JP School of Mystical Arts. And come to one of the evenings. And we do this every day at 12. SOULCare, because it's a place to go. I want created for people to feel good, to have good feelings and loving feelings and happiness and like-minded people. So you were led here for this reason. And to help you meet many friends here, Eileen. Nice, welcome. Sorry I can't get to everything. Thank you for bringing this. You're welcome. Yes, she was on Both Sides TV, Both Sides Now TV. So they can go, John, they can go to Both Sides Now on Facebook, right? And they can hear that meditation from Pranya. Jeannie, we're dying every day, all of us, but you have nothing to be scared of. What are you scared of? Why are you afraid, Janine? It's the unknown, but it's not. I've done it, we've all done it many, many times. We've done it thousands of times. We go to death, you're going to death. You leave the body every night you go to sleep. There's nothing to be afraid of. It's just the human mind. It's very natural. Nothing to be afraid of. There is no death, really. So right back here. Yes, Linda, they're always there. They haven't left the room. They haven't disappeared. You're just not open yet in the vibration with them. A relative can be a guide more times, yes and no. Yes, tarot cards are great tools. They're great tools. Do not get caught up in the religious hangovers of they're demons and devils. Don't believe in them whatsoever. And the human mind, boy, can get some people in trouble from. Remember, all there is in life is fear or love. That's all there is. Fear or love. And through fear, religions use fear to control the masses. And I don't care if it's Jesus, I don't care if it's Moses, I don't care if it's Confucius. It's trying to control people. You have to live this doctrine or you're going to go to hell. You're not going to be saved. I don't get that. That doesn't make sense to me. So the universe gives us many instruments to tune into our knowingness self, our intuition, which is a part of us, can't be denied. And it's called intuition, nothing else. And tarot cards, numerology, psychic readings, books, many ways are ways to tune into the knowingness. Astrology charts, tune into that knowingness, if you will. Ouija board, everything is a tool. You're a tool. So every tool depends upon the intention behind it. And the intention is one of unconditional love and knowledge and awareness. Fabulous. But if it's used in the wrong way, with the wrong intentions, just like us and our minds, and just like instilling fear in people and trying to control the masses and control people and put them down, that's not good. That's not using this vessel very well, or the voice, thoughts, or acting. Not good. So you got to go to the higher levels. So I don't care what instrument it is. It could be a Ouija board. It could be tarot cards. It could be New Age books. Doesn't matter. It's what's the intention behind it. It's one of unconditional love. There's nothing better than that, boy. I don't limit God to Jesus, and I've heard this crap or Jesus is this. I'm like, come on, we gotta raise the vibration. Many people, and listen, I don't need to knock anybody. I really don't. But for me, it's all about for me. I just think that's an escape. I do. I think it's an escape from taking responsibility for your own thoughts, for your own life. It's much easier to live a life if you're blaming on Jesus or not living the right way or going to the Bible. The Bible is a book written by men. Many other books too. You don't do that's. To me, it's just it's an out. It's a scapegoat. I think in live a life, you have to really live it. You got to go through every experience, and you can't judge. I find so many religions judge people. It's like, what? First thing, don't judge others like you judge yourself. Hello, hypocritical. Just saying. Okay, that's enough. Is there a way to attract a decent man? I've been trying to do it for a lot now. Yes, I would say first you have to change the energy of yourself. Are you decent? Are you a loving person? Do you things that love yourself? What are the things you love about yourself? Get really into that, treating yourself well. And like will attract like. If you truly love yourself unconditionally, you'll attract that partner. Because, again, it's energy. Like attracts like. We're all magnets, and we attract that which we think. So if you raise the vibration of who you are and what you think, and have that relationship, have that about your relationship with yourself, you'll attract that to you. And I've had experiences too, where people get into that space and I help them and they finally get what they want, that love. And they find out, God, I really love myself and this person's taking up all my time. Careful what you wish for. That happens. No, I do own it. I try to walk my talk. Which are the best cards to use? Mine, of course, are the best cards to use. Hello. I don't know. When I did my 4 decks, each one has a different vibration. Each one is done for a different intention. So whatever card deck, whether it's mine or someone else's, it doesn't matter about the names. Famous doesn't matter, right? You want to hold the deck and get a feeling. That intuition. First of all, can you use this deck? The card box, it'll talk to you. It'll talk to your soul. So which one feels right? That's what you should do. Chrissy Reese, should I go to the Crossing the Jordan program? It's 18 months. So Chrissy, close your eyes and take a deep breath. Should you go or not? Yes or no? You tell me. What do you feel? Right away. Don't think about it. Yes or no? And that's your answer. Let me know. Right back. I don't know what it means to be a starseed. I don't know what that means. You'll have to ask Pranja. I don't know what that term meant. They came and said that. I don't know what it means. Yeah. Yes, Rachel. Yeah. James is, of course, yes. Finding your soulmate. I do. I've never been to Findhorn. Just trying to get it right. Fairies in Australia. Lots of fairies in Australia. I love Australia. I told Australia once I was working there, I said, you people are from another galaxy. And they really had to believe that. That people didn't believe in the afterlife, can they communicate? Yes, they do communicate. And they feel very regretful they didn't know about the afterlife. My father didn't, and the first thing he did when he popped out of his body, he goes, oh my God, you got it right. I'm alive. Didn't believe at all in life after death, or what I was doing. Yeah, Ireland has lots of fairies in Ireland too. Look, there are fairy rings all over the place. Do I carry crystals? No, I have them all over my house though. I have a big, big amethyst. I love amethyst. Seeing multiple numbers at the same time. So do you have like a journal that you carry with you, and like 1111, new beginnings? You should find the New Ager gone Christian, Dorian Virtue, wrote a great book about numbers. So I think Angel has your numbers. You should go look at her book. She has some great books. Don't shoot the messenger, because she was really excellent at that time, and she really got connected. So that's the best book I know about numbers like that. Oh, thanks, Jay. My humble humility is grounding. Thank you for double earth sign. Gotta be. Hi, Jay. Was Rena truly in my dream the other night? What do you think, Kim? What do you think? Tracy, things happen in your home. It could be the retrogrades we're going through. It could be a lot of different things, though. I could fit the sense, sweetheart. I think a lot of states are opening up, but I think it's too early. So if I were you, I'd keep your mask on. I'd keep 6 feet. I don't think we're over this yet. And I do think there'll be a big upsurge in September and October. I really do. Sorry, but that's what I'm feeling. I don't think we're out of this for at least 18 months. Sorry, I just don't. Hopefully it'll change things, right? Oh, thanks, John. His astrology course. Thank you, John. Gemini, with both my parents and maternal grandparents share the same day, June 21st. Boy, isn't that soul lessons? Especially when you come back, the sun sign, you come back to what you're trying to get to. Your rising sign is how you appear to people. Your moon is how you love, your emotions. You'll attract that energy to your emotional side. And your Venus as well. It's what you like in a partner. Jupiter in the chart represents luck, fortune, expansion. Saturn in your chart represents this karmic lessons you came back to learn. So this is really cool. Once you've done your chart, if you want to know exactly the spiritual lessons you came back to learn, which are many, but the type of spiritual lessons that your soul need to learn in this lifetime, this current lifetime, you look and see what sign is in the planet Saturn, because Saturn is the planet of karma, ruled by Capricorn, and it's all about karma, the lesson you have to learn. So I think that's always a great, interesting one to see what sign Saturn is in. So, and then look at the characteristics of that sign. You'll be blown away, but oh my God, that happened to me. So that happens a lot. That's a great part of my course. Take that, it's great. Will our family members in this life be our family in the next life? Yes, we am, because we come back in soul groups, and soul groups are your friends and your family. And how do we not know that there are concurrently parts of our soul with other parts of our family living in other part of the galaxies, universes? It's worlds within worlds within worlds. So, especially when everything is one, if we consider that everything is one, then we connect on all those other levels as well. Dreaming is the number one way to have spirit, to connect with spirit for most people. Other ways, electricity. John is the best. John's incredible. James recently took a pic of storm clouds over my house. You saw your daughter's face. Oh, that's great, honey. So spirit comes through in all different ways. So, and they will present in your mind, if you will, an image of themselves. So it's the clouds. They'll make sure you look at it, and there it is. Sometimes labels. Sometimes it's weird. I've seen a lot of things like that, where someone you're meeting looks exactly, or you're in the store and you're going down an aisle, and you look, and there's a person looks just like your spirit friend or family. And like, now, do they really look like them? I think for that brief moment, though, the spirit projects, if you will, their image on that person. So when you look at them, you'll see their face. Happens a lot. Or someone will see a common phrase that your loved one used to use. Happens quite often. They try so hard to let us know they're okay. The movie Ghost is so fabulous. When he was trying to get through to as many mediums as he could, and tells his girlfriend he was okay. That's very. I did a standing ovation for that movie when it came out, because it's exactly what it was. Guy Scott, who wrote that, he studied a lot, he researched quite a bit, and he got it right. And the thing about the man of the subway is that it was great. Does that exist? Yes, it does. In that there are lower levels of spirit, maybe unevolved beings who the lower levels will try to come to humans and influence them in some way. So that does exist, I believe. But if you're very much connected with who you are in your heart, and you love yourself, and you're aware of who you are, and you take care of yourself, no, it doesn't affect you at all. So it's interesting. How can we unlock chakras? Kimberly, I did a course called Psychic Portals, and there's also a Psychic Intuition Certification course, and I thoroughly go into the chakras there. I thoroughly talk about the degrees of the chakras, colors of chakras, the vibration of chakras, how to cleanse the chakras, how to go through each chakra and run your energy. It's called running your energy. But each chakra tells a story. So, and each chakra is also in alignment with certain organs of the body, which you should know, the adrenal system, endocrine system, and everyone should know the association that has. For instance, many psychics, mediums, work in the solar plexus area, the third chakra, and that's really the adrenals, where the adrenals sit. And if a medium or psychic overworks that, psychic I say, overworks that, does like 10, 12 readings a day, they're taxing their adrenal system, putting a lot of energy there. So it's good to know the association with the chakras and the organs if you're doing this work. Okay, I'm just going through this. Love to get a reading. Come to the Evening of Spirit. That's how you get readings. Susie Wright, replying to Brian, you will have a child with someone else. She will send you someone. Thank you, Susie. We don't do readings on here, but thank you. I know you're trying to help her, but I just generally can't say people do readings. Oh, yeah, Stream of Conscious Poetry, great. They're all angel numbers, honey. They're all angel numbers. Is meditation a better way? Tomorrow I'm going to do a meditation. Come back tomorrow, Darlene, 12 o'clock. I'm going to do a passive meditation, or it's kind of an active passive meditation, where I actually breathe the spirit side of life, and you see your loved ones, and it works every time. So come tomorrow, we'll do one. Meditation is just one way. There are different ways to connect with spirit. Totem animals, yes, I believe in totem animals. Don't know enough about them. Stephen Farmer wrote a book about them, a couple books. He'd be good to know about that. Deborah, 28-day transformation course. And Deborah, you gotta love yourself first. Don't let people use you as a doormat. Numerology is also helpful, another tool. Oh, thank you. I go on SOULCare, and I don't know what the logarithm system of Facebook, how it works, but I'm gonna go. The spirit just said you have a phone call. Okay, thank you. But it's a different way in. That's all it is. So I want to come back tomorrow, you guys, for the meditation to meet spirit, 12 o'clock tomorrow. And thank you for being here. And again, bring a sense of love, understanding, compassion, and forgiveness to people who come on your path today. Blessings. Bye.